We are back. It is me, Advanced Boss, Next Gen Nostalgia, with the homies, Godly and Base Guy
Yeah.
TV.
Hey,
What's
what's
going
going
on,
on?
everyone? Good evening, good morning. Welcome.
Man,
Welcome.
it's been a while, guys, since last time we did a podcast, but we had to save our energy and grind for those Switch 2 pre-orders, man. And
Oh man.
I should
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the description because we live stream Base Guy and I we live streamed the day of the pre-orders that went online. And if you guys were there, man, it did not go well during the
At all.
stream. Did not go well at all. It was a flipping disaster. Target was all but useless. What was it? Best Buy. I don't even think they even had their things live for a while, or you was in line forever. Walmart. I don't know what they were doing. Newegg.
Anything against Best Buy?
Yeah, Newegg was incompetent because their website never refreshed until like 12, I don't know, 11, 15, 11, 20, and it magically sold out. And then Amazon was like, we ain't doing this bullshit tonight.
Yeah, they said we're staying out of this.
All right.
We'll catch y'all in a few weeks.
I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I hate to play negative Nancy here, but I definitely called it. Like I was saying, I was like, I don't know why in store, at least for the places that had store, like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, um, GameStop. Well, GameStop did do in store, but
Hmm.
I was just kind of just blown away how these other companies didn't follow suit with the in-store pre-orders because like I knew it was gonna be like this. I was like, dude, there's no way. If it's not bots, the shit's gonna crash. And it did both. At
Hmm.
least on my end. I had a Switch 2 in my cart so many times. I pressed purchase so many times. I had to retype in my credit card, debit card so many times. It was just
It
it was
was
just
just
annoying.
crash after crash after crash on Target. And the mess up thing is, I actually got the email that my order was canceled before I even got the
Oh
confirmation
yeah.
email. It's like,
Yep.
what
Yeah.
the fuck? So yeah, it did not go well that night. So I ended it. If you watch the stream, I ended the stream. You know, took it a L, whatever, right? However, things took a drastic change for the better, man. Long story short, we stayed up like an extra hour than necessary, but I got a Switch 2 from Target, amazingly enough. You base guy got a Switch 2. I
Hmm.
believe grandfather got maybe two of them. And
Yeah.
then I think Reject got his Switch 2 at GameStop
He
the
got
next
his
day, right?
Yeah.
he
I
got his in
actually
person, yeah.
got three of them that night. Two from Best Buy and one from Walmart. I had two different Best Buy accounts. Three different computers cooking. I was
Yes.
sweating.
Yes, it turned out great, man. Like I actually
Mhm.
went to GameStop the morning, and pre-ordered one there. Ironically enough,
Mhm.
like I'm like, look, back in my scumbag days, I would have been buying these things to scalp them, but this time I actually
Mhm.
needed like three of them, one for me, one for my child, and one for my godchild. But
Allegedly.
Mhm.
shut up. Ironically enough, my homie actually, had his wife pre-order one the same day. So, like, okay, cool. So I technically have a third Switch that, I don't need, you know. Sorry. uh,
Hmm.
What about the the one I got you?
oh,
Excuse
yes.
me.
I thought you had like a frog in your throat. Yes. Let me get back to
No,
that.
no, no. I just want a little
A
credit,
Yeah.
frog in your I'm sorry for his senileness.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh
But yes, I was going to get to that, man. Calm down. Go put you over, bro.
Okay,
Man,
okay, my bad.
but the most important switch I have was from
Mhm.
good old bass guy because I was sitting there mad, depressed, slumped, just like,
crying,
Crying. He was
crying.
crying, like
I
literally snotting in the mic, like, oh god, oh my god.
I was not crying, but yeah, but yeah, man. Thanks to the homie bass guy, he worked a couple of things, whatnot, put my information in, And long story short, I can pick one up at my local Best Buy thanks to this guy,
Yeah,
man.
midnight, day
Yeah,
zero.
yeah,
So
man.
we're gonna be streaming day zero, June 5th. No, because I think they're gonna let them out at 11. So maybe it'll probably still be June 4th, but maybe by the time we go live June 5th, we early mornings, Mario Kart,
Yeah, man.
getting it going.
We will definitely be playing Mario Kart World on the channel, so make sure you keep an eye out for that because it's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to get everyone, make sure everyone's Switch accounts are online. I just hope day one is not gonna be a problem, man. Online, you know how?
It will.
Yeah,
It will.
exactly. Sun's
So
not gonna
therefore,
work.
I'm gonna be probably streaming Breath of the Wild for the first time. My first playthrough
Hell
of Breath
yeah,
of the Wild. So I'm excited to do that because a lot of people are jealous of me apparently that I get to experience
I am a little
one
bit.
of the greatest Zelda games for the first time the way it should have been played, in my
Yes,
opinion.
yes. You get.
It's and honestly it is what held me back with Breath of the Wild originally. So I could never get into Tears of the Kingdom and all that because I just could enjoy the way it felt. I don't know. I'm not a 30 FPS frame dropping person. And then I didn't really like the what you call it?
The
The
weapon degradation.
breakaway. Yeah, I didn't like that either for a Zelda game. I'm not saying I didn't like it in games, but um I'm definitely willing to look over it now that the game's running the way I want it to run. And it looks
Mhm.
really fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, this I'm more excited to play Breath of the Wild now. So for me, that's my launch game.
Yeah,
I feel like the Switch 2 caters to people like me that missed out on a lot of Switch 1 games that are now being optimized. So
and let's face it, man.
uh
The
No
Switch
doubt.
I'm
One came
excited.
out. It seems like almost like a lifetime ago, bro. There's a lot of gamers
Yeah.
that were young,
Was that
kids, whatever, and
Yeah,
2018?
now they're old enough to like, hey, let's play. I
that's
can.
true. That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, it will work out just great. I'm like I said, I am slightly jealous of you. I mean, the only benefit I get to do now, I'm going to eventually get Yakuza Zero director's cut because I get to enjoy this game because they have the English dub. I love the original game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't speak Japanese, and therefore I literally have to pay attention to everything they say. And sometimes, you get a little tired. Like, man, this cutscene is going
Mhm.
along. Let me close my eyes. And you realize, oh shit,
Yeah.
they're speaking Japanese.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to goon on your phone
uh,
and
uh,
you're
well,
like, oh, I'm not paying
All right.
attention.
okay, well, yeah, those are some problems there, Golly, that you need to work out.
You can't even
I'm talking
lock
about
in
you.
on the
You're the one
game. You got a goon
you're the
mid
one
game
wanting the
session.
English dub.
Uh, I mean, it is what it
Look,
is.
goon's a goon. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
cool.
God, let's not do that. But anyway, I stayed out. I definitely talked to some gamers, whatnot. That was
Okay.
out, at the GameStop line. I want to admit,
Those
man,
weren't gamers, but yeah.
they were no, they were gamers, bro. Like, one guy he was a barber, and he was like, "Look, man, my client's gotta wait, bro. I'm getting this Switch 2 today." Now the non-gamers were the people going to the beauty supply store, the GNC, like, "What's coming out today? What's going on?" And like Switch 2. Some people just looked at you like, "What the fuck is that?" What the hell's the
Yeah, they're like,
Switch?
what?
Then some people like,
What we switching? What we switching to?
What?
And then come like, oh yeah, the Nintendo. Okay, okay. Like so. If you definitely realize how much of a bubble sometimes you can be as a gamer, man, because
Probably
everyone.
were shocked because, like, when was the last time people lined up outside of GameStop or something?
I know,
PS5,
right? I guess probably be
maybe
PS5?
PS5. Yeah, that was 5 years ago,
PS5
damn near.
Pro. I don't know if they did pre-orders for that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's been. You know what? It not only has been a while. It's definitely happening less and
That midnight
less
release
and
is
less,
gonna be
man.
legendary.
Yeah, this might be the last one, guys. We are definitely going to blog a little bit because this could be the last midnight launch for a while. For maybe, I mean, who knows the next Xbox, the PS6 is going to do? Because once they all announce they're all digital, you're gonna have some people like, I want my physical games. I collect. Well, start playing instead of collecting.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I fell into the trap of collecting stuff, man. Um, and yeah, man, it's cool, but then you realize I'm just got this game here that I will never play or don't have any interest in, and like you're just buying it just to, check a list. No, just play this shit, bro. I don't know, man. We could look. I have no qualms going to the physical game argument in 2025, 24/7. You
Well,
know,
I will say this. I'll say this, bro. Excuse me. I say it's a. Boss and I have talked about this on the phone before, but I definitely believe going from physical to digital is going to be a culture shock for a lot of Switch
Mm-hmm.
only players. I obviously we're the different demographic that we've been gaming on PCs, we've been gaming on all these consoles that's been basically digital only
Yep.
now. And you gotta remember, Nintendo fan base has been physical the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I did, I mean, yeah,
I
Switch had
mean,
physical releases, but you got
but
most
the
of the time, dude.
digital, they low key kind of been leaning towards that because
Yep.
with the coupons.
Yep.
Because I'm like, that's such a good deal. So I low key, I wonder if they're gonna have the coupon availability for the Switch 2 games, or if maybe that's why they priced the physical ones $10 more. Because I mean, that's essentially what
But
you were
that's how it
saving.
should be.
It was like 20
That's how it
bucks.
should
That
be.
is
The
how it
coupon
should be. That is
yeah.
100% correct.
I honestly that it's
Yeah.
always should have
No, it
been.
should be because you're not they don't there's no
Packaging.
cost of
There's no,
packaging or
yeah.
shipping or none of that.
Yeah,
It's instantly available, so it should be cheaper.
yeah. So
And
I definitely think for them it's a culture shock, and welcome. uh,
but it might
this is
not
what
be.
we've been going through for the.
Yeah, but
It is a lot of people are complaining
oh, of
about the
course, yeah,
physical
the
or
old
digital
guys,
shit.
the people that are like in their late 30s, early 40s, whatnot. But most people, dude, they're like, I'm shocked to see these people. I got all my games digital on Switch because it is a portable system. And do you really feel like bringing all this shit with you? Like, I can
Mhm.
understand that argument. Like, I said that's 1,000 times. The one system I should be buying all my games digital is the Switch. But I like having my little cartridges and whatnot, or these quote
And the
unquote physical
carrying
games.
case.
But at the
Mhm.
same time, I've used the coupons before. Tears of the Kingdom was 70
Yep.
bucks. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. So $100, I can get Tears of the Kingdom and I can get $30 off another game. Yeah, I bought Mario Wonder that way. Like, yeah, dude, you be
Mhm.
like, take advantage of that deal, bro. Now you'd be foolish to buy Breath of the Wild and I don't know, Mario Odyssey. Like, dude, you can get those games used, someplace by now. But this was like new games getting the hell of a
Shit, not
discount.
even, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You kind of can't. Not really. It's not that much of a deal for Breath of the Wild. I
Well,
think it just now went on sale, like literally before the Switch 2 got
oh
announced.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know me, I'm a Zelda mark, so I was gonna buy that game regardless. You know what I mean? So I was
Yeah,
like,
true.
look, my dumb
Yeah,
ass bought the collector's edition. Still, I just wanted to get the game, in my hands
just
somehow,
want it
some
in your
way.
hands. All right,
Yes.
pause.
Uh, oh God.
Nice.
I wasn't
He
gonna say
wanted
nothing.
he wanted that Zelda in his hands, y'all.
well,
That's all he wanted.
Zelda is the female character, so that's
Thank
not a
you.
problem. You know.
All right, Link. He
Oh,
wanted
Lord.
Link.
oh
That
God.
sausage Link.
Oh Lord. Man, that Master Sword hard.
Yeah, see,
Oh
told
my
y'all.
god.
Okay,
Pause.
okay.
Here we
Pause
Calm
you
down,
up.
calm down, calm down, calm down.
That's you. You calm down,
Yeah,
sausage
you're
Link.
the one raging, bro.
Yeah.
Settle down, brother. Settle down.
Yikes. Anywho, at GameStop though, like I said, I'll admit the people working there, they didn't like really pressure anyone to buy a bundle or whatever. I mean, they explained it to people, but they weren't like, "Oh, sorry guys, you have to buy the bundle with Mario Kart World, no the Joy Cons and the camera." Like, no, just give me the fucking console. So I appreciate GameStop for informing the customers, but not making it like it's either this way or you ain't getting it today. You know what I mean? Because I know back in the day they were definitely kind of on that shit. Hell, most video games like those mom and pop shops like Game Crazy or
Mhm.
Play and Trade or back in the game.
Right.
Oh God. Oh Lord. I have a good deal for you, buddy. uh PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, 1 year warranty, extra controller, $900.
You're like,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Jigga, what?
Right, doing the
Oh,
math
wait,
like,
what?
hold on, where did the extra $180 come from? Oh, you get to pick any two used games.
Yeah.
From the
And there
20
has to be a sports game.
right. Oh look, NBA Live 15, buddy. Great deal.
I mean,
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, good job for GameStop doing that. And I was looking at the wall, man, they had plenty of Switch 1 wire controllers. They had some Joy-Cons there. Like, look, dude, I understand that these Joy-Cons are very, very expensive, almost $100 for another set of Joy-Cons. Man, we're gonna be playing on a lot of corded classic controllers, dude. Cause
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that first year is gonna be rough for 4-player shit.
Yeah,
rough.
not for me.
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
broke.
I mean, you ain't gotta be broke. Just be. Oh, so you gonna buy 4 Pro controllers? All right, I'll come on. I tried.
No,
I
I'm getting one pro controller and
You get
another
one
set of
pro.
Joy Cons with the
Yep.
wheel.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend like $300 probably. The money I'm gonna have from flipping that extra Switch is probably gonna cover all my accessories.
Oh, okay, okay. You're one of those scumbag resellers. Hey, man, say in the comments, is
Well,
Base Guy a scumbag?
I mean, I'm trying to offer it some of my local friends and nobody's wanting it, so
They
that's
too
why I gotta
broke.
try to help somebody out. They know
Oh,
they're waiting around, but
They're
shit. I
like,
mean,
I'm gonna wait a year.
oh.
oh god, oh, who's
I'm
waiting
gonna
a
wait
year?
a
Who said
year.
that? Who
I
said
don't
that?
know, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, man. Some
But
fucking weirdos, bro.
people do
Oh,
wait, for new consoles because they gotta get the bugs out and whatnot. That goes.
yeah.
That's what people
But
always say.
the tariff's gonna hit, and the bitch is gonna be 800 in a year.
That's what I'm
So
saying. You might as well get a scalp now before they get scalped by America.
I think they're already on eBay for the pre-orders for like 600-700 for the
Yikes.
Switch. Yeah,
Yeah, I
which is
definitely saw some comments on social media like, so let me get this straight. That $150 is really worth it to you guys. I mean, it kind of is. You're gonna get your money back and then some.
yeah.
Like,
Holy shit!
like
I've seen one right here.
like you guys know how
Switch
business
2,
works.
the base game pre-order 684 best offer, 734, 952 with Mario Kart, 710. Like holy shit! So
And
yeah, it's probably gonna be reselling for I guess probably 700 to 800.
let me
Just
ask you
the
guys
base.
this: I see the negative Nancy's on YouTube saying, great. Once they got proved wrong that the pre-orders did great, right? So now they're gonna say, well, the pre-orders are doing good, but I don't think the system's gonna be successful. Like, okay, so you just gotta just dig your heels in for this
Wait,
shit.
The goalpost
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
moving.
wait.
It's Nintendo. Who doesn't think Nintendo's gonna do good? Like, have
I,
they not been paying attention? Like, Nintendo has these crazy shills that will literally do whatever.
they
Like,
have,
what I don't
yeah,
understand.
bro. I'm one of them. Okay, we are kind of fanatical,
No,
bro. Like we are
that's
going to
weird.
buy their product, whatever makes you happy. Like, see, for example, I'm not a Pokemon guy, but so
Right.
that doesn't affect me. But Zelda, Mario shit, oh yeah, especially Metroid, oh yeah, please sign me up. In fact, they would make more money if they made more nonsense for those games. But Pokemon is a whole different spectrum of money they make off that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
a
true,
ton.
true.
I'm
I
I'm
agree.
praying. I'm not I love the like up to like maybe Gen 3, Gen 4 Pokemon. I'm praying they do like a 3D remake of like Gold and Silver, Ruby and Sapphire. And I will literally have every version. Like I love that. But if anything past that, when they start getting high and off acid and making these Pokemon, I'm good. But I'm not trying to run around throwing ice beam as an ice cream cone. Like get that shit out of here. But bring back the old shit, you got me. Like I'm all for it. Pokemon Stadium 1, Pokemon Stadium 2. That would be need another one of those too. Like an HD like Pokemon Stadium. Oh man, shit. It'll be a
I
wrap.
agree.
That's just
That's
instant money. I mean, they've already remastered several 3DS games for the Switch, so it doesn't. It, I'm pretty sure they could do was it Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire again.
Yeah, that's what we need. Something like that, please.
Or hold on, wasn't it Emerald? That was like the version that had all three of them. I mean,
Ruby
both of them
Ruby
combined, right?
Sapphire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy dub right there for them, dude. Like, yep, we remade that game. Here you
oh
go.
wait. We're not gonna do this whole what Nintendo needs to do
Oh yeah, sorry.
wish list bullshit, dude. Come on.
No, well,
Uh,
I'm just talking. He's just saying that if they do Pokemon, or like an old school version, he's buying it. That's
for
all.
sure. So any other 20 million people, of course they will. I'm not disagreeing with them at all, but you're just gonna get yourself pissed if you start doing shit like that. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. I'm just saving your heart. I'm saving everyone's heart. Because
You
you're gonna
definitely don't
start
want
thinking, man, next you know it's gonna be, man, you know what they should do if they really want money?
to.
Melee HD.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
You don't want to suffer from would it be cool disease? Would it be cool if they did this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that
Where's F-Zero, Nintendo? Where's Melee, Nintendo? Where's Pokemon Red, Blue, Silver, Gold, Crystal, Nintendo?
and that one weird in the back. Where's Kid Icarus, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
yeah. Where is Kid Icarus?
Where's Pilot Wings, Nintendo? Yeah, I'm just saving your heart, guys. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. It's just we've been down this road Man, even on the Grown Ass Geeks podcast we were doing. Shout out
I
to
kn-
the OG
I know,
where we
man.
started, man.
If you can dig it up from iTunes or whatever, man, let me know. You know what? I still have a laptop. I might have some OV. Maybe we should listen to that shit. See if we were predicting anything correctly. Like,
We predicted a lot of things correctly. A
man,
lot of things.
Yeah, and laugh at it. See
yeah.
what you listen.
Yeah.
First, I see was
Yeah,
great.
we'll
Let's see
we'll, we'll
what's
stream it.
wrong.
We'll
Oh
stream it.
god, you know how bad the audio is probably.
Oh, dude, we,
Mhm.
we recorded that in person
Yeah, we did.
in the
Yeah.
same room.
Yep.
That was
On
we
one
never did it.
on one
Oh,
Yeti mic.
Ooh, I
yep,
bet that was trash.
It actually
super
wasn't too bad,
trash.
but yeah, it was trash. It wasn't
The
too
audio was
bad,
trash.
but you know. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your voice out there, like we're doing right here. And speaking of getting their voice out there, so the FGC has been yapping it up lately. I see, Godly.
Yapping or crying?
More or less crying. Man,
Yeah.
I mean, didn't I say in one of the earlier podcasts about some of these pro players just need to shut the fuck up at times?
Mm.
So I'm a rando. I don't know anything. I've never won any major tournaments at Evo Combo Breaker CEO, but I
You know why?
understand.
You know why? You know why you haven't? I'm
Uh
gonna tell you why you have it.
oh.
Because you have a job and you have
Ooh.
goals in life. That's
Ooh.
why you have it. Hey, if you're fighting
What are
and
you
content
talking about?
creator,
You're first place
you're
right now for the back alley, dude. You're somebody.
Well,
yeah.
I said Evo, I said like pro tournaments, man, not just funsy
Okay,
steel mill worker tournament.
gotcha.
God damn.
That's the joke.
Yeah,
That's
but
joke.
I give the content creators props, I guess, because they're at least taking the time that they're wasting playing a video game and turning it into something. So I think that's better. But tournaments, I don't I don't see, especially specifically fighting games. Like I don't think they realize how small they really are, and they
Yeah.
act really like the pro players specifically
Yeah.
act really big. And it's like, dude, like when I heard about Arslan Ash getting banned or blocked by Harada, and that shit was funny as fuck to me. And honestly, Harada didn't have to backpedal or try to pretend it was an accident. We
Yeah.
all, nigga, you can't block someone on accident. Blocking someone is harder than unfollowing someone. So it's like you had to click on a lot of shit to get to blocking him. And honestly, I don't blame him for blocking these motherfuckers. A lot of them don't even watch their own ass.
Ooh.
So um kudos to Harada, man. Block more pros.
Now what
The more they because at the end of the day, they're the devs. They're the professionals here. Okay. You're just a fucking dude playing a game. Like who are we to tell these fucking people what to do with their game?
well, they think they
We
have
bought
owners.
it.
They think they have ownership of it because they pulled out the sauce. They did the things that you didn't know that they could do, and they're showing you the true potential of your video game. Right? They said,
Nigga, they didn't even buy a lot of these pros or content creators even buy the game. They
"Oh,
get the code from them or from their
True.
sponsor. Like, get the fuck
True.
out of here, dude. Like I said, as a person that used to complain about these games, I just realized ain't shit I can do. They gonna do whatever the fuck they gonna do. And you know who helped me learn that mentality was being an NRS Mortal Kombat fan. Because you can complain all you want, they will do whatever the fuck they want, and motherfuckers still gonna buy it. Look at Mortal Kombat 1's probably one of the worst launched Mortal Kombats, and it's the best selling. Well, not the best selling, but it's up there in sales over the greats.
yeah."
So it just shows, man. Money talks, man.
I'm pretty
Bullshit
sure
walks.
somehow it sold more copies than Trilogy, Deadly Alliance,
All right, it did,
Deception, probably
and when
combined.
people
Damn
say,
near.
"Oh, fighting games are too easy," fighting games, blah blah blah. Guess what, dude? Fighting games are niche. Okay,
Very.
they're trying to escape the niche market.
Yep.
So yes, it's gonna suck. You're gonna have to play. Look at us, people that played FPS. Look how easy they are now. And guess what? They're bigger than they've ever been. And you just got to get with the times, unfortunately. And that's gonna be a hard wake up call for a lot of the FGC. And the one big wake up call I think they're gonna have to do is get a job. And
Oh my
that's gonna
goodness.
that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the soul that the clock in
Oh,
instead of sign
and
in.
imagine, bro, all these tariffs about to hit. You think they can get the little fancy joysticks and little buttons anytime soon? For cheap? No.
You better stock up on all your little buttons. Get all that shit out. Get to begging now. Get your begging up now, because it's gonna get real for you, man. Y'all got to learn how to be real adults real soon. So, and if you're in the FGC and you're an adult, man, hey, I know some really good, like I said, content creator wise, I know some really good, people that are like dads or moms or whatever. They put in that work, So I'm not saying all of them are shit, but a lot of the ones that got banned and who get blocked by devs, pretty shitty. They know how to act, know how to talk or wash or wipe. So
or brush.
I'm not surprised. Or brush. Or earn. Oh, they probably know how to earn and fight in like money matches, probably. I give them props for that. But
Yeah.
I just think the FGC needs to grow up, man. Because that's what these devs are trying to do. They're trying to grow up too. Like they're trying to evolve and
And not
take
to
their
mention,
games to the
dude,
next
these
level.
devs are getting older too, bro. You know, Boone
Yeah, like they don't
and
got
Harada, they've
yeah,
been
like, they
doing
don't
this
got
shit for like
bro,
30
they don't got
years.
time for right. They don't
Right.
got time for that shit. Like sit your little ass down, boy. Like they bro, they don't have time for that. Like niggas crying about that CVS2 not getting EO modes in ranked.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I carried the community for 32 years on the arcade port. Well, guess what? The real port that's coming out by the devs EO. So get with it or get out. Buy it or take your happy ass over to Fightcade. That's all there is to it, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like yeah, it does suck. I get what you're saying. You played it's like playing Melee, but it's not even that because it's like okay, one person tried to say it's like you've been playing Melee and then they finally come out with a new version, Melee HD, and they don't have wave dashing. And it sounded like a good comparison, but here's the thing. EO is a version that actually came out and that exists.
Yes.
That Melee HD doesn't exist, and the version they're talking about would be like a mod or it doesn't that's not what's going on.
And then EO was actually online on OG Xbox, so it was like some
Yeah,
random game
this
that no one can play like
yeah,
that.
yeah, like honestly, I hate to say it, like EO is the one I played growing up. I
Right.
played EO on Xbox. I played online actually. So
Yep.
I hate to say it, like that's the version I actually really know. And I'm not saying they're wrong for wanting the arcade port. I feel you. I feel you for wanting a certain version, but I mean, I enjoyed the version 1 of Gears 2 where your body would ragdoll when you threw a smoke. But hey, that's not the version that we have right now to play online if you were to hop on Gears 2.
Yeah, that
So
version
I
does not
mean,
exist.
I mean, so you still have access to it in your private matches. So you guys host your little $100 pot tournaments, and everyone's grinding thousands of hours of CVS2 for their $100, and
Oh man.
$200, whatever. Hey, you play your arcade version. But
I
when you
mean,
play rank, you're gonna be playing EO. That's just I don't know. The devs are just moving how they want to move. It's their game, and yeah, you could give input, but man, all the crying and all the videos I see is like, oh my god. Like I saw there's a petition. Shout out to Fate, man. He put me on. There's a petition page for Tekken 8, bro.
to do what?
Like about the whole season 2 bullshit. He put me onto that. I said, dude, are you serious? I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we like? Someone actually designed a website to
What?
cry about a fucking game. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is like they need to just you guys need to cry about a job application. Need to cry about that interview. Like, that's what you need to cry about, bro. Like,
I,
what are we doing?
it reminds me of Cliff Bazinski. I think it was Gears 3, that beta that came out. And he said
Mhm.
literally every weapon, according to the fans, was OP. He said, congratulations, guys. Every weapon's OP. The ink is OP. The flame grenade's OP. The regular grenades are OP. The digger's OP. Like, yeah, everything's OP, bro. It's just like, yeah, like adapt. I
Yep.
understand some
Yeah,
things
just
might be
adapt.
cheap, but just
And
adapt.
they acknowledge their fault. They're like, hey, look, we fucked it up. We're gonna fix it. Cool. It's fucked up. They're gonna fix it, man. Leave it. I'm just tired of it, bro. Like it's like it makes me don't even want to play fighting games at all. It's like Jesus
They change so
Christ.
much so fast. It's not like the Street Fighter days or the like OG Mortal Kombat days where it's just like, damn, this was the game, Like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo plays different from Super Street Fighter, and then Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, so on and so forth. Now it's like, oh well, this is the next version because we have to update it because apparently Ryu has plus on block. We should. Oh my god! Every day this game changes.
Yeah.
Oh, like what was
Go
that?
ahead.
Killer
My bad.
Instinct? What was that? Killer Instinct that changed like a day of combo breaker, whatever.
Oh well, yeah, I remember we were there at Combo Breaker and Keats himself. Yeah, guys, it's a patch. Go upstairs to your room, download it. The fuck?
How do you
The fuck?
how do you patch a game on the day of a tournament?
What the fuck? What is going on here? Oh man, I miss it, but I don't miss it. Man. That shit is. I like watching from afar. I do enjoy being a spectator now, or what they call a stream monster.
Mm.
It's sad seeing a lot of the players that are my age or older balding, and you see them just holding on to that one time they won in MKX or MK9. It's like, man, bro, that was a long time ago, right? You could have did a lot with your life since
Hmm.
then.
Hey man,
uh,
take the wins when they can get them, man.
yeah, get your wizard you can get them, but if you ain't like on that, like I don't know, that Sonic Fox or Meta or Punk, like the niggas that be out here grinding and winning, then if you haven't seen none of that kind of money, man, just go ahead, just fill out that application, man. Or you be a content creator with a little part-time job,
Yeah,
do something with your life, man.
like one of my favorite Tekken players is oh my god, is it Little Majin,
Little Corey.
whatever? Oh well, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Who you trying to say?
Uh,
Who you trying
G
to say?
Diamond.
yeah, I mean, Cuddle Core's
Oh,
cool too. Yes, she's not one of my favorite, like content. I remember watch her content. Like, oh, hey, look, don't try to set me up. Give me the
What?
I do respect her gameplay though. But the point is, you don't never hear them complain about
yeah.
anything. No, I never hear them complain about anything. Unless I might be ignorant. However,
Yeah, you on threads, so you don't see everything.
Oh, so have
Ain't
you seen
nobody
it?
I see everything.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He ain't seen shit.
Exactly. Just making up shit. Hell yeah, I saw that video. Cuddle Core was just going off on Harada. Like what?
Nah, I didn't say that shit. But
But yeah,
yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
it's just a certain subset of of the pro players that always got something to say. And it's just like, man, like like I said, I agree with Gali. Harada should at least blocked it for 72 hours, bro. Like, yeah, you need a 3-day
Yeah.
cooldown, brother.
He didn't need to apologize to that nigga, bro. Like, let him hold that shit, bro.
Right. Oh,
Let his ass hold that shit. Like, look, bro, it's my money. It's my game. The fuck? Who the fuck are you? We don't need it. Like, like they don't realize like that Tekken World Tour shit.
mm-hmm.
That's for them. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's an appreciation token. Like, this is a thank you. Like they don't have to do that shit. Like, they don't have like tournaments. None of the shit. These leagues and all that that's sponsored by the dev, like that the companies themselves. They don't have to do that shit.
At
Y'all
all.
could just go get your ass a musty ass job. You know, I don't.
Yeah, why don't you become a fighting game character and work that forklift job?
Right, go take your ass to Amazon. Take your ass, get that back sore, so that way them combos would be a little loose.
Oh
You know
Lord.
what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. Like you want me to side with them? Like, yeah, you're right. It should be +9 on block. Like, no, I'm not.
I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but speaking
You
of
smell
fate,
like shit. Yeah, what happened?
I think there's a video of like Tom Brady also crashing out recently and maybe doing something with his channel. Like, I don't know, man. Like the
Yeah,
FGC seems to be in a flux right now with the old heads anyway.
yeah, like Tom Brady too. Like now, I got a little more respect for Tom Brady, even though
Mm-hmm.
besides the bullshit that people like to put on his name,
Yeah.
he's going through shit because they call him the old man hater. But
Uh-huh.
but real talk, he been what I'm saying. He said already, bro.
Yeah.
He been saying he wants you niggas to get jobs. He been saying like he wants you niggas to this ain't what you want. What's that? What's that Lil Uzi song?
This ain't what you want. Boom,
Right,
boom,
bro.
boom, 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 boom.
Like
Yeah, that's my
he's been
shit.
saying that, bro. And there he get called a hater. He get called a grifter. He every time he criticizes Mortal Kombat, he's just hating on MK. He being real. This shit is
That's
trash.
all
This
it
ain't
is,
how.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Some people
He just
can't whenever you hit them with the harsh truth, it hurts instead of accepting it, they just find a way to attack you, or attack the person
yeah.
saying it. But it's like he's trying to help you. You know, we all got a
Man,
friend
he's
like that. We try and
just
tell them something real, they get mad and try and start talking shit.
yeah.
It's like, no, dude, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
Like,
once
easy stuff
once
to
that
get.
Indeed link come up, all of a sudden niggas
Yeah,
get
get a
offended.
job.
It's like,
Mm.
yeah, it's like, man,
Especially in today's society, man, with these tariffs and the state of the economy, you never know, man. I
this
hate
shit
to
is
be a
real.
broke
All right,
motherfucker nowadays. We
y'all
one
can't be
bad
living
season away from being homeless.
yeah, y'all all can't be nappy headed Kazuyas running around and shit, bro. Like y'all gotta get your shit together.
Better wave dash your ass to that damn unemployment office.
You better wave dash it to that Target and get my
So
Switch
me,
2 ready for pickup,
so
nigga.
I'm in parking spots, motherfucking 4. White SUV,
Yeah,
bring it to the
yeah,
driver's
yeah.
side, nigga.
He goes like, "Hey, so I see you got Street Fighter 6 on Switch too, man. I used to be a pro at that game. Oh yeah, how
I'll
about
be
you be
like,
a
oh, that's cool.
how about you be a pro and put it in the bag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody asked dipshit. Let me stop, man. Nothing wrong with
Nah,
work
nah,
hard, man.
don't be
Y'all bogus.
nah, don't stop, bro. They need to hear that shit, bro. That's
Work
coming.
hard.
This is we speak from a place of love, bro. We
I
ain't
got
trying to hate on
nothing
y'all,
against the
man.
fake pros, man. The motherfuckers
Not,
keep
even
chasing
the
your dreams, but within reason.
well, all like I don't think y'all realize all y'all doing is getting Sonic Fox paid, bro. Y'all know y'all just be paying them.
Yeah.
Arslan Ash, whatever his name is.
Oh my god.
Y'all just paying these niggas. If you look at the top dogs, y'all just feeding the machine. The TOs that run these events, them niggas work how many days a year? How many events? I don't even want to say how many days they work, but you know, you feeding them, bro. But hey, go ahead, keep chasing the dream, man. One day you'll get it. You might win the tournament, you might get a job. Hopefully you get one, man. I wish you the best.
You might win the tournament. You might get a job. Wow. Oh,
Oh shit, man. No,
well,
but I'm just being real with it, man. FGC needs to wake up, grow up, you know, let the game be a video game, man. Um, and if you are really good, if you find yourself winning like online circuit, I'm all for that. Playing online tournaments and you know testing your skill level. Oh man, I placed fourth place today. Oh shit, you know, I understand that. You know those people too. Those are high skilled players, man. Playing online with lag and different variables and
mm-hmm.
internet speeds and shit, Wi-Fi warriors, beating all that shit. You know, placing fourth place, not winning, but still above everyone else. You know, that's good. That's a good little feat to have. That's be proud of that. But
But they have
man, if
dreams
it
of
ain't paid,
Evo.
but if you ain't paid the bills, man, I'm just be honest, bro. Just go ahead, just hit that link, man. If y'all want, man, I'll give y'all some Indeed links. Tell me what state you in, and I'll do a
Oh
little
my
footwork for you, man.
god, man.
I
Mm.
got you, man.
Yeah, so you're gonna put them
I'm
on
just
a little bit of an expedition, huh?
man,
Find
I'm
us
gonna
some
hook up the young homies, man. Look, man, I don't want them out here failing, man. I know a lot of FGC players, bro. Today, older than me, okay, that literally act like they're still 16 playing tournaments.
Mm.
You know, they ain't grow up yet. You know, they have like 17 roommates and they all live in like a 2 bedroom and
Come on, man. Shut
they all
up,
got
bro. Shut
no,
up.
I'm actually being
17
serious.
roommates in a 2 bedroom. What they doing? Sleeping on the toilet?
Bro, dude, you actually think I'm trolling, bro? Like that's a real thing, man. These dudes have all these roommates and they all got their little esport. They got the same monitor, just like the tournaments, same PS5,
They
and
are
they all go half on they game share and go half on the latest copy of Fatal Fury
Oh
and the
my
DLC.
and
That's how they got to make it work, bro.
they all work different shifts at Amazon, so they all gonna be at home at the same time to practice.
No, they don't even do that. Them niggas DoorDash like 2 hours a day each. You know,
Just enough
it's
to get the game.
just enough to get the game, bro. Just enough to get a bowl of cereal. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Drink.
hey man, I think we'd be a little too harsh to the FGC. Just a little too harsh, man.
Hey man,
We go, hey,
hey, look, man.
this is all Arslan Ash's fault, bro. It's all his
it's all
fault.
it's all his fault.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, at the end of the day, man, those guys actually win. Man. So I can't even really hate on them. Only thing I can say is, yeah, Harada really just told you to shut the fuck up. That's why you got blocked. But you
damn.
gonna have
He
to hold
blocked the
that.
game.
He blocked him. Yeah, I'm not blocked. Devs, they talk to me. Shit. I
Yeah,
keep it real. Like, hey, that shit kind of trash, but hey, I
you,
bought it. You know, you got the money.
you
So
go up to a dev and like these days, you don't go like, hey man, so about that one combo, like they're like, bro, I'm trying to figure
hey
out.
boss, can you while we're here,
Oh
fill them
no.
in on your little history, man. Why don't you
I,
tell them what happened in Killer Instinct with Keats? We're specifically Keats and Killer Instinct, man.
I
How
don't.
did he do you, man?
I,
As a fan, you came to him as an excited fan, bro. Like you weren't even trying to,
yeah, man.
That's crazy. Harada doesn't even know how.
Yeah. Um.
He thought, man.
Oh my God. So Golly was right next to me. So this is not a lie. This is a true story. There's a lot of things from Combo Breaker that we could talk about. That I think about it.
Uh,
But yeah, I think it was season 3 had just came out, right? Or near the end of it. And my question to Keith, I'm gonna paraphrase to the best of my ability, but I do consider saying, 'cause I think Golly said, "Hey, that's Keith right there." Hey, well, ask him, because I was mad that like we got General Rom, but we don't have a gear stage. We got a Halo stage, but I love gears. Why don't we have a gear stage? So I remember going to Keith. I said, "Hey man, how you doing? Man, dude, I'm a really big fan of the game. I just got a question. Like, how come we don't have a General Rom stage?" And before I
no,
could say,
you said I love the game. I remember
yeah,
this a little bit
yeah, I
better.
love the
You
game.
said I
Yeah.
love the game,
Mm-hmm.
and I was you were saying like what was the general direction of why there wasn't stages for everyone on
Okay.
season 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's not every only like a couple
Only
stages.
a
I think
couple
like
people.
a stage
Yeah, it was
or
basically
2
just
stages only dropped.
Arbiter and
I think it was Tusk
Tuss. Yeah,
and Kim Woo.
yeah, because Myra didn't get a stage and Rom didn't get a stage. I remember those two for sure did not get stages.
Oh, Mira.
Yeah, Mira. Oh, yes, yeah, Mira. Yeah, she didn't get a stage. My bad.
Yeah,
S-
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, and
And
he,
you're just like, hey, what was the you're just trying to just ask him a general question. Like you weren't even trying to hate.
nope, I was,
And go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off the way he cut you
yeah,
off. Go ahead.
and he was just like, not my department, and just went to talk
And
to somebody else, bro.
he put the hand up, looked away, everything. Looked away there, like looked up at the lights and shit. And
Oh no, he didn't.
I was like, damn, for real?
You didn't steal off on him?
I was about to, bro. But
Uh,
I was like, I thought better of it because I just got the
nah.
combo break and I was having a good time. Yeah, I'm not letting my little Keats ruin my day. You know,
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy.
I was that the same
Uh,
combo breaker where our guy Thanos Toes was about to punch or fight Perfect Legend as well.
well, look, I'm not defending anybody because I know how Thanos Toes acts in general. So I don't know. I don't remember what happened.
Oh
Okay.
man, but yeah, we have to get back to that story for another day, man. But he was, but
Yeah, we'll have a special combo breaker memorabilia stories
oh man, we got some
about
stories about combo
tournaments.
breaker, man. Oh man.
Yeah, we got some stories. So if you guys want to hear about these stories, these tournament stories, man,
And you know the
let us
crazy
know in
thing
the
is, real
comments.
quick, before we move on to the next thing, you know it's 2025, right? Didn't we go to our first combo break was 10 years ago, dude, in
Yeah.
2015 in Rosemont, if my memory serves me correct. That's where low key. That's how long I've known you guys basically for now, about 10 years, dude.
Yeah, we was at that same hotel where they put that girl in that freezer in Rosemont.
Oh yeah, yeah, guys, yeah, Google that. Not a pretty
Uh,
story, but yeah, we
yeah,
were.
we were around there drunk, dancing around like dang. Like we come home a couple weeks later, we found out little girls in the freezer. We like, whoa, we was just in that hotel chilling, having being stupid.
Right. We could have been eyewitnesses to a murder, bro, but we too busy, you know, talking to Ed Boone. And
Old Ed.
you know, oh man, good times, man. And then Combo Breaker 2016. This is to let you know how old this was. Golly and I got the Combo Breaker 2016. They moved it to a different location in St. Charles, Illinois. And Overwatch it just came out. We were like, bro, I kind of want to go home and play Overwatch. Fuck this tournament. But
Oh yeah,
that was man, that was a different time for Overwatch because now I can give a fuck less about that game.
yeah. Now it's about Marvel Rivals,
Yes,
which is
indeed.
still kicking.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still kicking. I
Oh,
remember on the podcast we were kind of glazing it a little bit, and it's still kicking.
yeah.
Uh, I haven't really played it since then.
Yeah, both games are. I mean, Marvel Rivals is obviously the most popular thing right now when it comes to that type of genre. But Overwatch 2 is still there. Shout out to my friend, man, my guy Mike Jeezy. He's been playing
They
the
just
game
dropped
lately.
a new stadium mode that's like a MOBA within it. It actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
played
the
it, but
one
it
listen
looks
to.
cool.
It's amazing what an update can do for a game, man. Um, But
Speaking of
yes,
cool games,
yes,
um,
base guy.
there's a I heard there's this really cool game out there everyone's really liking that's better than Final Fantasy 7. It's better than Chrono Trigger. I'm not saying all that, but I heard it's really good, man. And this is a Game Pass game. Can you
Yeah,
believe
Yeah.
that?
and there's
Game of the
some
year. Game of the year.
game of the year,
Game
game of the year
Game of the
nomination,
year.
a nominee.
Game of
Wow,
the year.
Game Pass game and Game
Game
of
of
the
the
Year.
year. Winner
You
Oh,
don't
so
hear that.
far.
You don't ever hear
you're
that.
talking about Oblivion remastered, right?
Nah. Nah.
I know.
Oblivion
Expedition
Remastered.
33.
So can I talk about Oblivion Remastered really shortly?
Sure.
Just really quick. Don't get me wrong. I loved Oblivion. I posted the picture actually the other day in the Discord. Um, I had I thought I got all the achievements,
Mhm.
but apparently there was some DLC that I missed.
Yeah, you didn't
But
go to
I
Shiver
I could
Islands, boy.
Gotcha.
yeah, I had 1,000 out of 1,000 back then. Then they had like what was it went to like 1260. I was like, damn, well, all right. But I played the shit out of Oblivion. So I honestly believe that the game is probably dope as hell still, probably even better.
Yep.
So I recommend playing that. If you haven't played Oblivion, play that version. Whereas I'm not gonna play it because I'm playing RuneScape, Dragon Wilds. I'm not a RuneScape player, but that game is fucking fun as hell, man.
Cleared it.
That's a fun ass game. Yeah, you cleared it because you played fucking RuneScape and you're no life. But yeah,
Wow.
um,
Phenomenal game. RuneScape.
no, RuneScape
Open
is
world
great. I'm
survival
actually
for
enjoying it.
early open access.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying like the world and the combat mechanics. It's just fun. It's just fun as hell. And I'm still playing Fragpunk. You know, Fragpunk to me is my favorite shooter right now. And I can't even really play Valorant anymore. I'm just like, man, Fragpunk is dope. It's
Mm.
kind of it's not as popular as it was when it dropped, but it's still hanging in there. And I think the console version drops tomorrow, so
Oh,
on the
good, good, good to
29th.
know. Good to know.
So now
Hmm.
boss can finally play it. Yep.
Yeah.
So
But Expedition
but
33,
now
yes, that's the
Xbox
game
33,
I want
yeah.
to hear about,
Game
man.
of the year.
Uh,
Game of the year.
okay,
Game of
okay.
the
So
year.
so explain it to us, man,
Game of the
because I got something also I've seen on the internet that I need you to help me out with before we wrap
No,
this up, man.
listen, hold on. Before you even say that, I'm not gonna let you bait me into a clip to post on threads to
It's not
defend
a
you.
cliff. What
So I know
is?
what you're trying to do. You need a little bit of backup to that.
Hold on, stop. Just get to your brief. Just get to your
The
hands-on
gameplay is
impressions, please.
phenomenal. The story, 10 out of 10. The scenery, 10 out of 10. The mechanics,
What is
10 out
the
of 10.
story, by the way, just so you know the
So just
uninitiated
quick
knows?
touch on the premise. You are, I believe it's based in France, and on
Yes,
the
it
island
is.
of Lenore, city of Lenore, whatever. And there is an island.
Hmm.
No, Luminaire, not Lenore. I don't know. I keep saying Luminaire, and there is a creature entity that paints named the painters, and she puts up a number every year. Started at 99, I believe, and every year it goes down.
Yeah.
And if you are of that age at the end of that year, you die.
Whoa.
Poof, Thanos, get the fuck off. You're just gone. And she paints another number, 98. So we're on there. This is every year they send a team, people that's gonna die anyways, over to this island to try and find a way to gather intel of data to or stop her. If not, just log as much as you can. And when you die, the next team when they get there, they can hopefully find it and get some clues as to how far you got, how was your journey. And yeah. So you are the 33rd expedition.
Hmm.
And it's from the main point of a man. His name is Gustavo, whatever. And yeah, you take a team of people over there and you just get to it. And I can't really speak too much else on it without spoiling it, but phenomenal. The story draws you in literally within the first 30 minutes of gameplay. You're like sad to hopeful to oh my god, what the fuck is going on, to just a lot of emotions. And it's just very well written story, very well produced game on. And it's not even AAA game. It's produced like 30 something people, 33, 34 people produced the whole
it's
game.
a it's a $50 game
Phenomenal.
too.
And it's
I heard about.
$50.
And it's using Unreal Engine
Phenomenal.
5, I believe, correct?
It sure is. It sure is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And
Really?
it runs
Okay.
flawlessly on my PS5 Pro.
So
Amazing.
makes you really wonder, man, like what are some of these other devs doing? You know what I mean? But
They're
that's
they're paying people that they're
grifting.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me stop before I start shitting on I shit on enough people
So
today.
we got 300 devs here. Like, where we going for lunch? We did an hour's worth of work. Let's go to that new steakhouse.
What about the game? I got an idea. Let's have Tom Brady in the commercial. We'll pay him about 15 million. We'll put that all towards it, and then we'll figure out the rest of the game after that. That's what they're gonna do.
Why Tom Brady? Well, he's a champion. You'll be a
He's a
champion.
champion. And then we'll do Twitch ads with Violet Myers to get all the gooners.
Wait a minute, are you on
What?
the damn advertising board now?
Oh, no.
So it's made by a small team of devs. It's on Unreal Engine 5, costs $50 on Game Pass, and yeah, it's top tier game. But there's a mechanic in the game, right? Of
I'm
when
not
you
sure
in,
what you're talking about.
when you're in the combat system, right? Where how do
I'm
you
not
do
sure
the
what you're talking
combat?
about.
Huh?
It's I would call it dynamic turn based. So I
Right.
don't know if you ever played like Super Mario RPG, like where if you time it right, you can jump like at the last second before you attack, you can press a button and it does like double damage or it crits.
Yes.
Kind of like that, but not on the offensive side. So let's say if you do a move, like it'll have like a real time check, kind of like Dead by Daylight. You hear like a sound cue, or there be a certain part,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll pop up hit X, and you hit X, and that gives you a perfect, and then that makes it you have a that the different moves have different effects they can do. So if you get it landed perfect, you might have a higher chance to crit or to break or to do in certain secondary ability, what have you. And yeah, so there's that. Then they got, of course, the typical dodge mechanic. You can parry and a couple other mechanics that I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it's pretty in depth. There's 4 different mechanics you can do to not get hit. And if you're good enough, you can literally play the game and do a boss fight and not get hit. There's
Yeah.
been plenty of enemies where I fought, 2 or 3 of them at a time, and I didn't get hit. And if you don't get hit, you get 20% more experience.
Oh, okay. So it rewards good gameplay. It
Yeah,
sounds like.
that it does. That it does.
So
Okay.
let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure you haven't done a perfect run. You may have died to a boss here and there, right? The
Oh
game.
yeah, no, I've gotten my ass kicked by a few of the bosses and some of the enemies too, because it's almost like every zone or every area you go to has different enemy types, and the enemies do certain things to throw your rhythm off.
Mm-hmm.
So like, he might jump at you and act like he's gonna hit you with the right and spin around and hit you with the left. Like it's little stuff like that they do to throw off your timing of the parries and dodges and things. So yeah, they definitely
Sounds like
they
some
change it up.
Punch Out shit. That sounds very interesting.
Yes.
So, like I said, with you dying a few times, has the game, asked you, did you want to change the difficulty?
Mhm.
It didn't ask me, but it definitely let me know that if I was having troubles, that was an option available.
I see. To go on story mode, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so I guess my question to you is you have about what,
No,
probably about 15, 20 hours in this game now, give or
I
take?
think I'm at like 23, 24 hours now.
All right, so you played it long enough to make a wise, statement on this. How do you feel about playing this game, or just gamers that literally go on the internet say that this game's more enjoyable when you just put it in story mode because they don't want to deal with the stress of this parrying system that's just too damn hard?
I literally have some footage of me putting it on story mode, and or I fought the boss normally, got him to like where he almost died, and I died on purpose, and then I turned it on story mode and beat the encounter, and it was literally night and day. Like on the regular mode, when he hits me, it hit me for like 400 or 500. On story mode, it hits me for like 50,
Oh,
and the parry window is like 2 seconds.
oh,
So it is way. You do like instead of me doing like 1,000 damage, I do like 3 or 4. Like it's a huge difference in gameplay. I would never do that because I like a challenge.
yes, you enjoy the challenge, but man, it seems like a lot of gamers out there on social media is just proud to play games on story mode. We here at Next Gen Nostalgia, we say, I mean, you play the games however you want, but yeah, you're never gonna get better at anything if you play everything on a story mode. Because I don't want to hear about you saying I have a life and I don't have time for all this stuff. Well, you actually do. It's just the fact that as soon as you get bopped one time over the head, like, oh, this game's too hard.
Yep.
It,
I'm done. I'm gonna put it on regular.
and like these the
Things that's
guys.
not applicable. I can't do it. I'm too and it's not even like I got it on expedition. It was like kind of like the normal or hard, not very hard, and it's not that bad. Like if you play Dark Souls, if you played a Souls like game, just figuring out the parry mechanic. And if you parry, when you do land a parry, if you let's say if it's a string of 5 moves, if you parry all 5 of them, you do a ton of damage to the boss. So it's very rewarding if you can.
Yeah, so
And there's
for
certain things that I have like whenever you perfect not perfect, but when you parry a whole string, like you gain like 25% of your health and stuff like that. So it's little add-ons you can get to help, you know, make that experience a little easier for you if you can do those harder mechanics.
right.
Which, like I said, I got footage of me doing encounters, not taking any damage, just fine. Like once you figure out the moves, and there's also little audio and visual cues that you can pick up on too, that also help you with the parrying.
So in other words, sounds like this is a
Okay.
game made for gamers, but they also have, mode for casual, so they can, feel like they can participate and hang out
Exactly.
with the big dogs.
Yeah.
Like I said, man,
Ugh.
I don't have any problem with, people playing the game they wanted to because, they don't need to be validated by some random nerd on the internet. But damn, you just can't play the game on normal, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, normal. I didn't say play it on, Dante May's die mode or insane. No, just normal, bro. It's okay to fail in a video game, guys. It's okay. You can lose a life. You can run out of mins or out of these games don't have
Out of
continues. Yeah,
mans.
out of mins.
Mm.
These games have unlimited continues. You don't go back to the whole beginning of the rest of the game like back in my day. I'm just saying it's not going to kill you to let's learn how to play the game. But whatever. Good job, base guy. You see, you what you said was not offensive, and I don't think anyone should have a problem with it.
And even if you did say something offensive, fuck them. They're pussies. There you go.
And all right, well, I think that will basically do for this episode of Next Gen Nostalgia.
Yeah.
What do we got going on next, man?
Hey, man,
What's next for
if you
us?
don't got the skill, play the game on
Every difficulty you need, just know I won't be doing that. That's my personal preference. So thread
Yeah.
monsters don't get me. I'm sorry.
Thread monsters.
Sorry, Advanced Boss hates you all.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
just keep attacking him. We enjoy it. It's fun. What's next? I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to have some Switch streams coming up, playing some Pokken. Boss has been holding it down with the Saturday streams, whenever he's free, of
Yeah.
course. I was also hoping Base Guy could upload him killing the boss on RuneScape Dragon Wild. So that was
I
pretty
want
cool.
to, but I was so strong and it was so easy. I was like, this will be pointless to upload. It's just literally me shooting arrows, like 15 arrows and he's dead. Like it was so easy. I was like, I don't even want to
Just
upload this shit.
upload it.
Just upload it,
Yeah.
man. You saw how good
That
of a
shit's a
hardcore
lot. That
gamer you
shit's
are.
there's a billion of those videos. I don't think it'd be. I mean, whatever. I'll upload it, but
No, man. No, we
was
need
kinda
to have. I'm glad we're
it was
doing
very,
gameplay
very
videos.
underwhelming.
But we
Very
need
underwhelming
but
for
we
me.
need gameplay videos that prove that we're real gamers, bro. We're just not here grifting. Like, we gotta play video games. It doesn't
It was
matter.
so easy. I actually died on purpose the first time, just doing some stupid shit, like fucking
Mm,
around. Cause I was like, this can't be this easy. I was like, nope, it is.
well, maybe
Just
you're
shoot
just
him
too
with
good.
arrows. I wouldn't go that far, but hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yeah, Saturday, I hope to be back on the streaming. I know sometime in May I will be unfortunately out of town again, so I won't be able to stream. But yeah, definitely just keep an eye on the channel, man. I love streaming on Saturdays. I love just talking about a
Yeah.
subject and playing a game. That's fun for me. It's great.
I won't. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play this Saturday with you guys online. Because I'll be at the Nightmare Weekend
Ooh.
in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's your
I'll be busy
problem.
doing
You don't need to be going to no not, you don't be not going anywhere.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Elvira if she's gonna be there, bro.
She will be there.
Man.
Lita's gonna be there.
What horror movie was she in?
WWF.
Yeah, that's enough horror as it is.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I'll be meeting a lot of people. Chris Kattan, Eli Roth.
Okay, well, make sure you show pictures and make sure you follow Dark Rewind.
Sean Cunningham.
If you need a horror movie fix.
Freaky ass, horror ass god.
Yeah, I've been doing a little horror movie shit on the side, but that's my channel, Dark Rewind. You'll see it. VHS tape is the cover.
Yeah, man.
It's a for fun thing. I've always been a horror freak, so don't.
Hey, man.
If you're into it, follow it. If not, it's cool, man.
I can't wait for you to play Killer Clowns on the channel for us next, dude.
Nah.
He's already walking around as one. No need to play it. You have to be a clown to buy that game.
Bleak.
Okay, well,
thanks for checking us out, guys.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, both.
We are Next Gen Nostalgia. Hit that fucking subscribe.
Yeah, we're like an hour late
saying
the growth. And subscribe.
we appreciate the growth. We appreciate the viewership. Everyone that's been tuning in, coming into the channel. You know, we're just a bunch of homies having fun at the end of the day.
Indeed.
Hell yeah, man.
Literally having fun. I don't even want to call it a podcast. This is just us talking, pressing record. A little bit more censored version, of course, but
yes,
a lot more than just a little bit.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
I guess that's something I could be honest and say we're a lot more calculated in what we say during the podcast, and it's for your ears and your safety.
Yes, we live stream.
We don't want
likelihood of my job.
Yeah. We don't need none of that.
No, we don't need that.
Otherwise we'll all be at the fighting game events grinding.
Yeah, then I'll be buying Pay to Fury. We'll be all living together.
Yeah, all 17 of us.
Bye. I'm getting that 2XKO. That game free.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night, man.
Get a job.
Yeah, man. Keep and play games on normal. All right, bye.
Peace.